All right, what is going on, guys? Good morning. It is time for stage number 10 results. The results are in, and well, you already know it. It's another Honda podium. Very awesome to see that. We'll talk about that here in just a second as we're getting alerts from the vehicles for the Dakar. Getting finished up. Sarah Price might be racking in her first stage win. Let's see what happens on that one. But anyway, all right, here we go. Results for stage number 10. We're going to cover Rally GP. We'll hear from Ricky at the end of stage 10 on a little interview he did with one of the team from the Dakar out there. And then we've got the Rally 2 results and then followed up by the overall results. So that is what we were covering. Let's jump right into it. Yesterday's stage, 150-mile liaison, 230 miles of actual racing, 81 miles total for these guys. And then Odo, 4,406 miles since the beginning of the 2024 Dakar Rally. So very awesome to see these guys are already covering some distance, and we still got 2 more days to go, stage 11 and 12. So let's talk a little bit about results GP. You already know it. All Honda podium once again. Ricky Brabec on the Monster Energy Honda team taking the win. 3 hours, 51 minutes, and 39 seconds on stage number 10. Nacho Cornejo on the Monster Energy Honda team. 3 hours, 51 minutes, 41 seconds for him, finishing just 2 seconds off the pace of Ricky Brabec. Very awesome. Adrian Van Beveren, third on the Monster Energy Honda team, finishing up 3 hours, 51 minutes, and 59 seconds for him, and 20 seconds back. So very awesome to see that one. Daniel Sanders finishing up in the number 10 spot, in the number 4 spot. Make this a little bigger here. On the Red Bull Gas Factory Racing, 3 hours, 52 minutes, and 26 seconds. 47 seconds off the cap. Look at that. We knew it was going to be fast, right? We were talking about this yesterday in the stage preview that it was going to be fast. There it is. You got the top 4 less than a minute apart. So Luciano Benavides in the number 5 spot, Husqvarna Factory Racing, 3 hours, 54 minutes, and 12 seconds for him. And then it is Ross Branch in the number 6 spot, 3 minutes and 45 seconds back. And that is a total stage time of 3 hours, 55 minutes, and 24 seconds for him. Kevin Benavides in the number 7 spot, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, 3 hours, 56 minutes, and 10 seconds for him. 4 minutes and 31 seconds off the pace. Toby Price in the number 8 spot, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, 3 hours, 58 minutes, and 27 seconds. That is going to be 6 minutes and 48 seconds off the pace. Gonçalves in the number 9 spot, Sherco Rally Factory, 3 hours, 59 minutes, and 41 seconds for him, and being 8:02, 8 minutes and 2 seconds off the pace. Micek in the number 10 spot, Orion Moto Racing Group, 4 hours, 49 seconds, finishing 9 minutes and 10 seconds back. So very awesome to see that one. Very, very interesting. I will tell you that a Sherco in the placing top 10 in their class isn't the only one. So we'll talk about that here in just a second. Let's hear from Ricky at the end of the stage on an interview he did with these guys.
Ricky, good job again. It seems that your lead is stronger and stronger.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the results yet, but at refueling, Ross was putting on a show for us. However, we don't know what happened. At refueling, he kind of rode away a little bit early behind a mountain, so I don't know what was going on, what he was trying to sneak or what he was trying to do. But yeah, me and Adrian did a good job, and I'm really happy to be at the finish of stage 10. So with 2 days left, the team's looking really strong, and I'm 100% right now. So tomorrow, the big stage, the Rockies, I'm gonna use some energy tomorrow and just try to secure something a little bit more. So on stage 12, it's more relaxing for me, and I can ride wheelies all the way to the finish line.
As you said, the team has never been so strong, maybe. Huh?
Yeah, we have a new motorcycle, and I was a fan of the old motorcycle, but I mean, dude, the new ones kick ass, and I think everyone on the team likes the new bike. We're all riding fairly well, and the results show. So we're all stoked.
Where has improved the bike, in your opinion?
Oh, the whole bike, the chassis, the looks, handling, just everything. It's a complete new platform. So for us, we raced Morocco on it, and this is our second race. So we've been training and testing all year with this bike. So it's been good to us.
Thank you.
So very interesting to see and hear about that. All new platform for Honda, obviously doing very well. Two stage podiums belong to the Monster Energy Honda team. So very nice to see that one. Ross Branch, did you hear what he said about talking about he was doing some things and pulling off and now he's 3 minutes back? I don't know. I'm going to say it. Is he maybe sandbagging a little bit, trying to better his starting position for these next couple of stages? Because obviously he's got a gap to make up now. We'll talk about that in the overall in just a second. But before we get to that, let's jump on over to the results for Rally 2. Rally 2, remember I said about Sherco's not being the only one in the top 10? That is right. Here with Noah taking his second stage win in the Rally 2 category. 3 hours, 53 minutes, and 34 seconds for him on the Sherco TBS Rally Factory Bike BAS World KTM Racing Team rider Divisi in the number 2 spot, finishing 3 hours, 57 minutes, and 51 seconds there, and then 4 minutes, 17 seconds back behind Noah. Then you have Jean Lapin, Deuced Rally Team KTM rider, getting tongue-tied here. Come on, the coffee's kicking in. 4 hours and 1 second flat for him. 6 minutes and 27 seconds off the pace of Noah. Then you have Dumoutier in the number 4 spot, Team Dumoutier Racing. 4 hours, 21 seconds, finishing 6:47 back. Lanos in the number 5 spot, X-Rays Experience. 4 hours, 52 seconds, finishing 7 minutes and 18 seconds back. Then Bradley Cox in the number 6 spot, BAS World KTM Racing Team. 4 hours, 2 minutes, and 1 second, finishing 8:27 back. Milik in the number 7 spot, BAS World KTM Racing Team. 4 hours, 3 minutes, 6 seconds, finishing 9:32 back. Jacob Argybright, very nice on the Honda Deuced Rally Team. 4 hours, 4 minutes, and 54 seconds, finishing 11:20 back. And then Montanari on the Fantic in the number 9 spot, Fantic Rally Racing Team. 4 hours, 5 minutes, 38 seconds, 12 minutes, and 4 seconds back. So very nice there. Duraj in the number 10 spot on the Orion Moto Racing Group bike. 4 hours, 6 minutes, 2 seconds, finishing 12:28 back. So that is Rally 2 stage results through stage 10. So let's take a quick look at the overall and as they lay and how it goes. Ricky Brabec going into stage 11 is your overall leader, sitting on that Monster Energy Honda. 44 hours, 45 minutes, and 28 seconds for him. And then Ross Branch on the Hero Motorsports Team Rally Bike, 44:56 and 22 seconds. So he is now 10 minutes and 54 seconds back. So Ricky Brabec stepping it up a little bit. You just heard from him. Going to look to push a little bit, solidify those 10 minutes, and maybe make it a little bit more on this next stage. So very interesting to see Ross Branch hanging back after the fuel stop, trying to maybe better his starting position. You know, it's interesting. 3 minutes. So you wonder how much time he spent hanging out, quote unquote, at the fuel stop, waiting for a little bit. Not to say, I mean, it's not anything wrong. It's just, that's kind of what people do at the Dakar. And the Dakar's been competing to stop that kind of stuff with different notes, with different things, the chrono stages, including the liaison, or excuse me, not the liaison, including the prologue time. They've been trying a lot of different things to try and prevent people from doing this, because it got to a point where it was really bad. You know, the Dakar swing was a real thing. You know, they stopping, waiting, sandbagging. Sandbagging sounds violent, but it's not. It's just, that was what they were doing. You know, it benefits you to not be the guy opening the stage. Bonus time is a big part of that now, where they're trying to combat that. Speaking of bonus time, the number 4 bike right now, Nacho Cornejo on the Monster Energy Honda, 13 minutes and 48 seconds back from Ricky, has collected 17 minutes and 57 seconds of bonus time. He gave away 6 minutes of that in penalty time. But if you think about not having bonus time available for opening a stage to a certain point per kilometer, you know, they give time back. That would be a 17 minute and 57 second deficit that you lost just because you did good. So winning a stage means you get to open the next day's stage, which then means you're going to suffer. 17, almost 18 minutes of that would have been what Nacho was suffering, quote unquote, for that. So I think that the bonus time, obviously it's here to stay. They did away with other things like, limiting the amount of tires that you could do, that you could use in an effort to slow riders down. We heard from Skylar House some time ago on one of the episodes of In the Bivouac on the podcast, talking about actually how dangerous that kind of stuff is, and not thinking about it, but it's very true. The bike won't slow down the way it was designed. Yeah, it won't accelerate, but more importantly, it won't stop. So very interesting to hear and see. It's awesome that the Dakar and the ASO continue to try and grow and change things around a little bit, as long as they don't change the engine displacement and make everybody run 250s. Just saying. Hopefully they don't do that. Anyway, let's keep going for your overall results. So Nacho Cornejo in the number 4 spot, 13 minutes and 48 seconds back. So really quick, we're going to stop right there once again. Ross Branch, 10 minutes and 54 seconds back from Ricky Brabec. Then you have Adrian Van Beveren, 11 minutes and 46 seconds back. So just over a minute behind Ross Branch for Adrian Van Beveren. Then Nacho Cornejo in the number 4 spot, 13:48. So just under 2 minutes behind Ross Branch, if my math is correct. So very interesting to see that. This is going to be very close towards the end. Ross Branch obviously is going to have to work a little bit harder these next 2 stages, because now he's got guys within striking distance of him. Obviously, this is probably part of the reason why he didn't want to start and open up the stage, or want to be so far up, and maybe wanted to climb down a little bit for this next stage. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's looking very, very tight. I think it's looking, I won't say it. You guys know what I'm thinking. Anyway, let's get to it. Kevin Benavidez in the number 5 spot. Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, 45 hours, 18 minutes and 11 seconds for him. 32:43 back. Toby Price in the number 6 spot. Red Bull KTM Factory Racing. He is 45 hours, 27 minutes and 28 seconds. He is 42 minutes back. Luciano Benavidez in the number 7 spot. Husqvarna Factory Racing, 45, 37 and 10 seconds. Going to be 51 minutes and 42 seconds. So once you clear the top 4, the conversation gets pretty long. 32 minutes back for Kevin Benavidez. So he is a long ways away. So he's almost 13, 14. Yeah, close to almost 20 minutes behind Nacho Cornejo in the number 4 spot. So Daniel Sanders in the number 8 spot. Red Bull Gas Factory Racing, 45 hours, 46 minutes and 2 seconds. He is 1 hour and 34 seconds back. Stefan Svitko in the number 9 spot. Slana Rally Team, 46 hours, 24 minutes and 31 seconds for him. He is going to be 139 and 3 seconds back. Then you've got Micek in the number 10 spot. Orion Moto Racing Group, 47 hours, 15 minutes, 13 seconds. And he is going to be 2 hours and 29 minutes and 45 seconds back. So very long gap all the way back to the number 10 spot. So battle is heating up top 4. Everybody's within striking. I mean, the distance between 2nd and 4th is tight. You're talking almost no time. 10 minutes and 54 seconds, 11, 12, 13. So if it was 13:54, so he is just under, Nacho Cornejo is just under 3 minutes off of the time of Ross Branch currently, which means, and then you've got Adrian Van Beveren in the middle there, which means that is no time. Those 3 minutes, that's what was lost today by Ross Branch, right? We know that he finished about 3 minutes and change back. Let's go back and look at that really quick. So Ross Branch losing a little bit of time. Oh, look at that. 3 minutes and 45 seconds back. Interesting. So we'll see how this plays out for this next stage. We'll see if Ross's strategy holds. I think he may be in. I doubt it, right? These guys are racers. I doubt that he's given up on possibly winning the Dakar. I mean, obviously that is absolutely huge, but you got to play your cards, because if you want to solidify, considering you've got 3 minutes between you and the next 2 guys, and then you're 10 minutes away from the front, I would definitely be trying to fortify that position in second, and then looking at what could be done. Maybe the last stage is where you push harder, or maybe he's going to push really hard on this next stage, really try and take advantage of his starting position, which is supposed to be 6th, or he's going to, I don't know, just send it. What do you guys think? Drop the comments. If you're on the Spotify side of things, get on over to the Q&A section and let me know what you guys think. that is a wrap. You guys are going to be hearing this, and we will be back for stage number 11, the preview, as we wind down the clock. Remember, these guys are already 4,400 miles into this thing. So we're getting very close to the end. I think we're going to finish out just under 5,000 miles or so. So wouldn't that be horrible that the Dakar decides to drop a monster of a stage for stage number 11? We'll find out in a little bit. All right. Anyway, we'll see you guys this afternoon. I hope everybody is doing well. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Absolutely loving it. After the Dakar hangover is over, we're going to start on our regularly scheduled stuff. So we'll be back to the In the Bivouac interviews with different people from the rally world here in North America and abroad. And we're also working on a couple of other things, including Rally 101. So we're going to go back to basics and helping people get back into the rally or get into rally. If you're watching all of this stuff and want to know how these guys get it done, that's where we're headed on this for this whole next year for the Chasing Waypoints podcast and group. I don't know, whatever. For Chasing Waypoints, that's the direction that we're headed in. We're looking to help and get more people into the sport, travel some of these events. Hey, you could put together a whole rally season and you don't even have to leave North America. Just saying. Anyway, see you guys.